Imagine you are floating in space, not inside a spaceship, not wearing a suit, just floating. The Earth is far below you, a quiet blue marble slowly spinning in the dark. There are no engines humming, no wind, no sound at all, just silence and the distant glow of the sun. Now here's the strange question. If you were floating like that in space, how long would you survive? Surprisingly, the answer is not 0 seconds. Movies often show people exploding instantly when exposed to space, but the human body is actually a little more stubborn than Hollywood suggests. If you suddenly appeared in the vacuum of space, the first thing you would notice would not be freezing. It would be the lack of pressure. On Earth, air presses against your body with a force we never feel because we are used to it. At sea level, the atmosphere pushes on every square centimeter of your body with the weight of about 1 kilogram. Your body is built to balance that pressure. Take it away, and things begin to behave differently. Within about 10 seconds, the oxygen in your blood would drop to dangerously low levels. Your brain, which runs on oxygen like a car runs on fuel, would start to shut down. But during those 10 seconds, you would still be conscious. You could look around, you could move, and interestingly, your body would not explode. Human skin is surprisingly strong. Instead of bursting open, your body would begin to swell slightly, like bread dough rising in slow motion. The moisture on your tongue would start to boil, not because space is hot, but because when pressure drops low enough, liquids boil at very low temperatures. This process is called ebullition, and it makes saliva and tears bubble quietly away. Still, your blood would remain liquid inside your vessels because your circulatory system keeps it under pressure. Meanwhile, another strange thing would happen. You would not instantly freeze. Space is cold. Yes, very cold. The background temperature of the universe is about 3 degrees above absolute zero. But temperature is really about how quickly heat moves away from something. And in space, there is almost nothing to carry heat away from your body. Without air or water to conduct heat, your body would lose warmth very slowly. In fact, astronauts in the shade of space often worry more about overheating than freezing. So if you were floating there, unconscious after about 10 seconds, your body would simply drift, silent, weightless, strangely intact. If someone rescued you within about 90 seconds, there is a good chance you could survive. In fact, something like this almost happened once. In 1965, during testing of a spacesuit inside a vacuum chamber, an engineer named Jim LeBlanc experienced a sudden suit failure. The pressure dropped rapidly, exposing him to near vacuum conditions. He later described the last thing he remembered before passing out. The saliva on his tongue began to boil. He lost consciousness after about 14 seconds. Fortunately, technicians quickly repressurized the chamber. Within a minute, he woke up. Aside from temporary swelling and mild injuries, he survived. The human body, it turns out, is tougher than it looks. But surviving space long-term is another story entirely. Without oxygen, your brain would suffer irreversible damage after a few minutes. Your body would slowly lose water through evaporation. Radiation from the sun and cosmic rays would begin damaging cells, and eventually, gravity would decide your fate. Because in space, you are always falling toward something. Maybe Earth, maybe the moon, maybe drifting endlessly around the sun for millions of years like a very confused satellite. It's a strange thought. Right now, as you lie comfortably on Earth, gravity is gently holding you to the surface of a spinning planet that travels around a star at about 107,000 kilometers per hour. And yet you don't feel any of it. No rushing wind, no sensation of movement, just the quiet rhythm of breathing, which is probably the most important detail in this entire story. Because breathing is the one thing space will never give you. So tonight, as you drift towards sleep, imagine floating peacefully above the Earth, the continents slowly sliding beneath clouds, the thin blue atmosphere glowing like a fragile halo, a reminder that the air around you, invisible and ordinary, is actually one of the rarest and most precious things in the universe. And for now, you have plenty of it, so take a slow breath in and let it out. The universe can wait until morning.